Hello everybody and welcome to this live stream direct from the beautiful island of Koh Phangan in Thailand. My name is Tony Myers and I'm thrilled to be here to share some of the knowledge with you that I've acquired after many years of teaching and learning meditation. In today's class, we're going to talk about how to build confidence as a meditation teacher. And this is also very important if you're learning meditation as well. So make sure that you watch this video till the end and leave me a comment. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment because I'll answer them at the end. And stay till the end because we're also going to do a live meditation. So welcome. It's great to have you here with me. So let's start with the first challenge that many people have is that inhibits most people from meditating is, and they think that they don't have enough time. And this is for meditation teachers as well. So let me overcome that challenge for you. We know from modern science that meditation is proven to reduce stress, to reduce anxiety, and to reduce the risk of stress-related diseases. But what's worse, in the modern world that we live in today, many people minds are very busy, they're finding it hard to concentrate, and they're stressing about the past and about the future. So all this creates havoc on the humans, on our bodily systems and our mental and emotional states. So just this has a detrimental effect on our sleeping, on our ability to think clearly, on our ability to make wise decisions. So we're not really that productive during our day. Hence, it takes longer to do things throughout our day. But when we meditate and when we teach meditation, what happens is we come into a more calmer, peaceful zone ourselves. We are able to think more clearly, make wiser decisions, and we also stress less. And what this does is it makes us more efficient during our daily life. We're able to think more clearly. We're able to make better decisions, and this improves our productivity. Furthermore, when we meditate regularly, it actually increases our lifespan. And I know that for myself personally, if I had not done a lot of yoga and meditation, I probably would be very unwell now and I wouldn't be here with you. And I know that because many of the people in my family, most of them have not lived to my age. They actually passed away many years younger than what I am. So for myself personally, I probably have a deposition and probably susceptible to these stress-related diseases. But I haven't had any, and that's only because I've done a lot of yoga and meditation and I've done a lot of practice. So hence it increases your lifespan. So the more you meditate, the more healthy you become, and actually increase your lifespan. So I hope that overcomes that little challenge that many people think I don't have enough time to meditate. And on that topic, when you want to become a meditation teacher, it boosts your motivation to practice more yourself. So many people think I don't have a daily practice and they want a daily practice. But what happens is when you become a meditation teacher and you immerse yourself in the art of meditation, it actually inspires you to teach more because you actually need to practice in order to be able to teach meditation. It doesn't have to be for many years. You just have to start to develop a regular practice. So there's just some benefits on that first little obstacle. So then the question can become, how do we develop a long-lasting meditation practice? Well, the best way to develop a long-lasting meditation practice is just to start off with small little steps. Just small little meditations. They only have to be a couple of minutes. For example, you could wake up in the morning and you could just sit. And all you have to do is just do a little body scan. Scanning around your body. And then we just come back to the breath and we just focus on the breath. Give your mind freedom. You can do this if you wake up in the morning and you're a bit groggy and a bit tired, it's okay. And then we just relax. Give our minds freedom. And then we start to focus on what we would love to achieve during our days. What would be the ultimate outcome that we love to achieve? And it can be just something simple, something small little step that we want to accomplish. And then we breathe again. And then we visualize ourselves flowing through the day, overcome any challenges, and then we foresee our goal and our perfect day coming into fruition. And then we slowly return and come back, and then we're ready to take on our day. And what this does, if you do this regularly, it reprograms your subconscious mind for success. So by daily meditating, we're not only increasing our lifespan, we're not only boosting our focus and our concentration, we're also becoming more productive. So beautiful. So there we've just done a couple of minutes in the morning. Then during our day, you can easily do this. Even if you're at an office, you could just sit in your office chair. You could have people around you, they wouldn't even know you're doing this. And then we just start to focus on the easy breath once again. Because the breath is the key to our more evolved brain and higher states of consciousness. So then we just focus on the breath and just watch the breath. Then we do a little body scan to deepen, just becoming aware of our bodies and our seated position. Then we just come back to the breath. And you'll notice that your mind might be a little busy, your body's a little bit uneasy, but we just keep on coming back to the breath. We could take 8 breaths. Beautiful. And then we're more calmer, more at ease, and then we return back to our work. So there's just another couple of minutes. So then we go throughout our day. And then when we get home at night, once again, all we have to do is just, before we hop into bed or hop into bed, I'd recommend, what I love to do myself personally is I do some yoga stretches when I'm in bed. So I love doing yoga, and I do go to classes and I do practice, but sometimes if I'm a little busy, I always just hop in bed and I just do some little stretches in bed. You can get a belt and do some leg stretches and a few little twists. Even for a couple of minutes, sometimes I do forward folds and then some backward bends in bed. And then I sit, do a few little twists, and then I meditate. And once again, you can only do it. You only need to do it for a few minutes. And you'll probably find that your mind can be a little busy. So what we do there is, before we do our meditation or after, we just write down what is arising in the mind. If we have to do something the next day, we write that down and list it out, and then we simply go to bed. Or we can do that before a meditation. And what this does is it releases the content of the mind. It stops the mind from ruminating when we're sleeping, when we write it down. So the powerful benefit of that is we sleep better, and then we wake up in the morning and we're more productive. We can think more clearly. So I hope you find that that helps you to overcome these challenges, and they're thinking processes that have no real truth. And this is the key to meditation as well, to analyze our thinking processes. So the other beautiful benefit is when you become a meditation teacher and when you practice regularly, then what it does is it gives you more confidence to teach with authenticity, because you're actually practicing. So, and furthermore, what happens is you start to see deep insights into your own subconscious mind. You start to release stress and worry. You start to be able to analyze your mind. And we can practice these Buddhist analytical meditation techniques that I teach my clients from the Four Noble Truths. And what happens is you become very powerful. You vibrate on a higher energy. And then when you do teach classes, you teach them with authenticity and with positivity. And that helps you to regain students and attract a big crowd of students. So there's a benefit of just some regular practice when you're teaching or just practicing meditation. And just on that topic, if you'd like to take a deeper dive into these methodologies, I've written 4 books on meditation actually, and I've created numerous online courses, and I do have a MetaTeacher training program. I'm the founder of the MetaTeacher Training Academy. But if you'd like to take a deeper dive into these methodologies, there will be a link somewhere on this page or in the description or a button to my brand new books. And there's also a free bonus course, which is, I won't tell you what it is, but I can tell you that many people have paid many hundreds of dollars for the course. But it's free with this special book bonus for people watching this live. And it's just $5. And also the best part about that training is when you access all the books and the training, then I send out emails and I do regular live Q&As and chats with my peeps who have purchased the book. And then I can answer your questions live and we can interact live. And perhaps there's some people, the reason why I'm offering the book at such a low price and the free courses is because I know there'll be some people who are really motivated and they want to become meditation teachers. So visit the link in the description or visit www.meditationsecrets.com.au and you can check that out. You could have a look at that right now. Okay, great. So having said that, if anyone has any questions, just feel free to type me in a question and I'll aim to answer that right now, or I'll listen to the replay. So I'll give you a second just to answer, to type me in any questions. Anything about meditation. Okay, so let's going on to the next topic. And the other challenge that many people have when they're meditating is they just practice one technique, or they learn one technique. Now this might be fine. However, the way meditation is commonly taught in the world today by their well-intended teachers is they teach these very simplified concepts that have, from my 20 years experience, they have omitted many of the essential key elements and the key components of meditation that the ancient yogis and the Buddha taught. And so what happens is we have one well-intended teacher or an influencer. The influencers actually do teach a lot of meditation, even though they're not meditation teachers. So one person teaches this is what meditation is. They haven't done any training or done any research. They've copied, and then they've copied another person who hasn't done any training. And then they've copied another person who hasn't done any official training or research. And this is, from my genuine perspective, this is how meditation has been shared in the world. But in reality, this is not the way meditation was taught by the ancient yogis. It is not what follows the natural process of our mind. And it's not what gets us really these life-changing, amazing benefits that the meditation and yoga and holistic healing can attain. So what I recommend you do is learn the techniques that the ancient yogis and the Buddhists taught from the ancient wisdom texts of the Vedas and the Upanishad and the Buddhist texts. And they taught so much more than just basic mindfulness. Now, mindfulness can be very useful. It is a useful technique, but the challenge you're up against is the gurus tell you to just always just be, to stop your thoughts. They kind of really have a negative twist on having any thoughts, where the truth is our thoughts are arising from our subconscious mind. It's natural when we sit that they're arising to be understood, resolved, and to be analyzed. And this is what the great Lord Buddha taught. Very powerful analytical meditation techniques. They're very powerful. In fact, they're so powerful that it is said he meditated for 7 years. That's a long time. It's a long time to work out a very scientific methodology to manage your mind. And it is said that the first thing that the Buddha taught after enlightenment was called the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. Now these key components are recognized by all Buddhist traditions, by the main three or four: Mahayana Buddhism, Theravada Buddhism, and Vajrayana Buddhism, and many others. So what the Buddha actually taught was to go into very deep states and then to contemplate on and analyze your mind. Analyze what is worrying you. Analyze the stress. Analyze the origin of the stress. And then he taught the Eightfold Path as ways to concentrate on and redirect the mind to live a successful, happy, fulfilling life. So this is a basic understanding of what the Buddha taught. And the Dalai Lama said that meditation can be categorized into two main categories: analytical meditation and concentration meditation. And if you look deeply, that is what the Buddha actually taught in many of his techniques. Now, there are various ways to get into these states and various other techniques that do fall under those categories. So, explore different meditation techniques, and this helps you to build a personal practice. And then when you teach meditation as well, it equips you with these tools that you can get transformative results for your clients, such as the analytical meditation techniques that I mentioned, concentration-based meditation, and visualization meditation techniques are very powerful as well, because visualization is a process of, it is said it's a process of our soul and our more evolved brain. So when we visualize, it's a very powerful process. Furthermore, we can practice mantra meditations. Mantra meditations, once again, are an integral part of Buddhism, Tantra, the Vedas, and the Upanishads. And the reason why is because they're very powerful, and these are concentration-based meditation techniques. They initially can be practiced to calm the body and mind and to get us into an internalized state. And then we practice them to reprogram the subconscious mind or to develop an empowering positive mindset. We can practice mantras to focus on our goals. And the reason why they're so powerful is because the energetic vibrations of the mantras starts to radiate within the body, and it starts to change the physiology of our body. It primes our brain for success. They're super, super powerful. And the other technique that I'd recommend that you learn, if you're learning meditation or if you're becoming a meditation teacher, is to practice sankalpas. Now, sankalpas are similar to a mantra. They're derived from the first ancient wisdom text that is known to be scribed, called the Rig Veda. This text said it was scribed at least 2,500 BCE, so approximately 5,000 years old. However, some scholars are discovering now that they think it's much older. It could be 7,500 up to 10,000 years old. So in this ancient wisdom text, there's this beautiful technique called sankalpa. Now, sankalpas have a specific meaning, just like nearly all mantras. So I just want you to overcome that thing that we don't have to practice secret mantras and we don't have to keep them secret and things like that. All the mantras have meanings, pretty much all of them. I don't know any mantras that don't have a meaning, even though some gurus say they're secret. So let's talk about sankalpas and why they're so powerful. So a sankalpa is a sentence that we formulate that is structured on achieving a goal in our life. It is structured and formulated in the present tense, as if our goal is already coming together in the future. The other powerful thing about sankalpas is they're repeated at the beginning of our meditation practice and at the end. And if we follow a process where we practice pratyahara techniques, where we guide ourselves into a very deep, peaceful state, then the sankalpas are imprinted in our subconscious mind, and they have much more power than just practicing them out loud, which is still very beneficial, and I'd recommend you do that. But the reason why the sankalpas are so powerful is because we guide ourselves into these deep peaceful states first, and then we repeat them. So the question comes, how do we formulate our sankalpas? We can formulate our sankalpas for any little goal, or we can have what is called a main sankalpa, which is linked to our life purpose. So let's just, for the purpose of this class, let's say you had a goal that you wanted to achieve. So what we do is, we have the main goal, and then we split the main goal up into little manageable steps. This is the key. We split the goal up into manageable steps, and then we practice our sankalpa on one of the steps, and then we keep on repeating and practicing our mantra until we achieve that goal. Then once we've achieved that goal, we move on to the next goal, and the next, until we achieve our main goal. Now you can also modify your plan if you wish. Thank you, Em, and thank you for purchasing my book too. I really appreciate that. I'll be getting in touch with you soon, and I will be teaching live online as well. So if you would like to come on and ask me questions, you can do that. Okay, beautiful. So sankalpas. Now what this does too is, if you want to become a meditation teacher, when you learn analytical meditation techniques, concentration, mantra, sankalpas, then you become an authority on meditation. It's like you become the go-to person because you're very knowledgeable and you can get life-changing results for your students. And if you're learning to practice meditation, I'd recommend you explore these different meditation techniques, because they will really help you to manage your mind. They will help you to reprogram your subconscious mind. And you'll find that you'll resonate with one or more at another point in time. Whether you want to practice them just for relaxation, which is very powerful as well, or you'd like to practice them to achieve your goals and dreams. Okay, beautiful. So thanks so much for watching that. Once again, if you'd like to go deeper into these methodologies, you can visit www.meditationsecrets.com.au. There'll be a link in the description and also in my bio, depending on which device you're watching this from. And I'll make sure you follow me as well, because I will be doing regular lives. And if you feel free to ask me a question, then just ask me a question. And thanks for all the people who have followed me as well. I really appreciate that. The following in the comments inspires me to stay on here and teach these more classes. So if anyone has a question, just feel free to type that in the comments right now, and I can answer that. If you're watching this live stream back, feel free to leave me a comment, and I'll get back and I'll answer the comments. Okay, great. So let's do a little meditation practice, shall we? Let's do a little meditation now. So I invite you just to come into a comfortable position and just make yourself comfortable. It's very important that we're comfortable when we start our meditating. And let's start with breath awareness for this practice. I'd like you just to become aware of the easy flow of your breath. It's called natural breath awareness. There's no need to change or modify the breath. Just watch your breath. Let it flow in and out. Any thoughts that arise, normal and natural. Give your mind freedom and just watch your breath and your thoughts as you're focusing on the easy flow and the peace and the power of your breath. And we just shift our attention to the body. Just becoming aware of your physical body, seated in your meditation posture. Noticing the base of your meditation posture. Noticing the upper body. And then just becoming aware of your whole body, seated in your meditation posture. Then just back to the peace and the power of the breath. Just watch your breath. Then I'd like you to imagine you just seated on a tropical island. You're just sitting down on a beach. You can feel the sand that you're sitting in. You can feel the cool breeze of the salty sea air. And you're just listening to the waves gently flowing in and out of a peaceful lagoon. Once again, just if thoughts come, it's normal and natural. Let them arise and just watch them like you're watching a movie. And just keep on coming back to the breath. And just visualizing that beautiful tropical island. Then I'd like to imagine that the waves are just washing through your body, just cleansing your body, or just relaxing your body. You can breathe in peace and calmness. Exhale relaxation. And just allow the waves and the beautiful sounds just to relax you more and more with each easy breath. Beautiful. And then I just want to remind you that you are more powerful and stronger than any obstacle you have. And you have everything to achieve your goals and dreams within you right now. I would like you just to, as you're focusing on the breath, just to visualize one of your goals and dreams. This could be a small goal for today, or it could be a major goal. And we'll just visualize that as a wave, just relax you even more. Visualize your goal coming together in the future. And then see and experience it as if it's coming together better than you could have expected. And then notice how you feel as if your goal is coming together. See what you see and hear what you hear and feel what you feel as everything's coming together in the future now. Beautiful. And then with the realization that you have everything within you, you have the strength, you have the power to achieve your goals and dreams, I invite you just to slowly become aware again of your physical body. Slowly start to return, becoming aware of the sensations of your body and the sounds. Slowly return. We can rub our hands, create some positive energy, give our face a little massage. Beautiful. And then returning, refreshed, revitalized, with a clear mind and a body full of energy. Okay, so I hope you found that meditation useful. Let me know how you're feeling. I know I'm feeling a little more relaxed, more awake, more revitalized. Okay, beautiful. So just as a recap for everybody who's just joined me, make sure you leave me a comment if you have any questions. As a recap, if you've just joined or you're still following me, we covered some of the biggest challenges that many people face with learning meditation. Well, they're not actually, these ones are not actually challenges, they're misconceptions. So we covered how many people think that they don't have enough time to meditate. And then I explained that when we do meditate, we can think more clearly, we're more productive, we become healthier, we become happier, and we actually overcome, it helps us to heal, and we overcome stress-related diseases. So this extends our lifespan. So we actually live longer and we're more productive during the day and we live a more happier life. So that's why it's important to meditate and don't worry about this little concept that you don't have enough time. And to develop a regular practice, that's the other challenge people have is, I mentioned that you just do little short meditations. When you wake up in the morning, we just sit for a few minutes, that's all. Relax, focus on the body and the breath, and then we visualize ourselves having a successful day. Another thing we can do to develop a meditation practice is just little short meditations during our day for a couple of minutes. Seated in a chair, even at work you could do this. Once again, we just focus on the breath for 8 breaths. Give the mind freedom because it's probably going to be busy during the day. Watch the breath. Guide your awareness to your body. Do a little body scan. This will relax the body. And then come back to the breath. And then return, a couple of minutes. And then at night before you go to bed, I'd recommend just practicing a little meditation. Personally, as I mentioned, I like to practice yoga before I go to bed. I don't want to use the word lazy, but what I do a lot is I just lie in bed and do stretches. It's quite really easy. Just some twists, some forward folds. If you're doing forward folds, always do backward bends. Otherwise it can hurt your back. And then I do little twists, and then I meditate or I just go to sleep. And don't worry about falling asleep. Meditation can be a great way to help us get to sleep. And I also mentioned that we can write down before our meditation or after our meditation. Probably before would be good because after we meditate we probably just want to go to sleep. Write down what you have to do during your day. And what this does is it releases the mind of thinking about that during our sleep, and it helps you better to sleep. So then we meditate at night, we have a better sleep, and then we're more productive during the day. We can think more clearly. And this is how we improve our health and we live longer, we think clearer. So there's really no need not to meditate. You only need to do it for a little bit to develop a regular practice. And then what you'll find is that this will help you to develop a regular practice. Okay, so the other challenge that people have is they just learn basic mindfulness or basic secret mantras. Now, mindfulness is useful, but the way it is taught, it has omitted many of the teachings that the Lord Buddha taught. So we need to enhance our mindfulness practice by learning what the Dalai Lama advocates, and what is in all the Buddhist texts is these Buddhist analytical meditations and concentration meditation techniques from the Four Noble Truths. And this will totally transform your meditation practice. Furthermore, we can learn concentration, mantra, and visualization techniques. And you'll find which one resonates with you. And then this inspires you to meditate more. You'll see the benefits more. And this will help you to develop a regular practice. And the other great benefit, if you would like to become a meditation teacher, is this is really the first stage, is to develop a regular practice. And what this does is, when you do teach meditation, it builds your confidence, and you radiate on a positive vibratory, you radiate on positive vibes because you're meditating yourself. You're able to use your own experiences and the things that happen and then teach that in your class. And what this does is it, and furthermore, just on that topic, when you become a meditation teacher, if you learn various meditation techniques, then you're equipped with a powerful toolbox to teach your students, and also for yourself too. When you learn various meditation techniques, it also helps you heal and transform your life, and then you share that with many other people. So that's also very powerful. And this builds yourself as an authority as well. When you practice regularly, you can command a room, and you're vibrating on a more positive energy because you know that you practice yourself. So on that topic, my name is Tony Myers, and I'm the founder of the Meditation Teacher Training Academy. If anyone would like to become a confident, certified meditation teacher, just comment meditation teacher training in the comments, and I'll send you some free training on how to become a confident meditation teacher. Furthermore, and in addition to that, if you would like to take a deeper dive into these methodologies that I've been teaching, so you can really master your meditation practice, at the moment, for people on this live, for a limited time, I have a really special offer for you, and that is I'm offering 4 of my meditation books that I've written. The first book is The Art and Science of Mastering Meditation. This is a great book. It took me many years to write. It will really help you to master meditation. The second book is called Meditation Secrets. For Meditation Secrets, what I've done is, over the last 20 years, I've analyzed the most powerful techniques from the ancient wisdom texts. And I've formulated that into 10 meditations. And then I've formulated and I've documented all those for you in this book called The Meditation Secrets. So it's another ebook. So that's the second book that you'll get with the offer if you visit the link in my bio. The third book, I'll be honest with you, I actually wrote it for myself. It's called Confidence Secrets, because I was lacking confidence in many areas of my life. So this book is really interesting because what I've done is I've integrated modern psychology, such as cognitive behavioral therapy. I've integrated concepts from Yoga Nidra, which is a very practice that's dear to my heart. I've integrated practices from neuro-linguistic programming. And then I've formulated this book to help people to develop an empowering, positive mindset and to develop higher levels of confidence, which is very important. When we're very confident, we stress less, and we live a more happy, fulfilling life, and we achieve our goals. And the final book is How to Discover and Live Your Life Mission. This is very powerful because in the world today, many people are living their lives, they're doing a job, they're doing the daily grind, working hard hours, helping build someone else's dream, and they're not living their life on their own terms. And many people are not too sure what their life purpose is or what they love to be doing. So in this book, it's an amazing book. I actually wrote this book in a collaboration with a psychologist, a Romanian psychologist who was really amazing and good at English and writing articles. And I got him to collaborate with me to write this book on how to discover and live your life's purpose. So if you visit the link in the bio, just for $5, you can get access to 4 of those books and a mystery surprise bonus course that is this course took me many years to create as well. It's an extensive online course that has PDFs, video training, and many meditations that will really help you master your meditation practice. And there's another bonus on how to become a meditation teacher. So there's a series. So you get access to the 4 books, the 2 online courses, lifetime access, and probably the most powerful benefit of this offer is that you'll also, when you become a member, I'll send you out emails, and I do lives where you can come on and ask me persons questionally, and I can help you overcome any challenge that you have with your life or meditation. And this is how meditation was taught by the guru disciple thing. So it's only $5. There'll be a link in the description or a link somewhere on this page where you can find more information on that. So make sure you just at least visit the link. It's www.meditationsecrets.com.au. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here with me. I hope you found a lot of benefit from this live. And follow me or subscribe, whatever your platform you're on, and like this video and leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next live video. Peace for now. Take care. This is Tony Myers.